Now, a short clip from the new Michael Jackson album's been released online. The whole of the album, which contains 8 previously unheard tracks, was played to a small group of journalists. Here's what a few thought of them.
I don't know if I'd sit down and listen to the whole album. I don't want to say samey, but there's a lot of production on it.
Some of the records sound more like outtakes from other songs or little hodgepodges of other ideas that have been stuck together.
This album, they've picked songs which I think show him at his best and show what a great songwriter and vocalist he was.
Well, we're joined now by Andre Harmsworth. He's the showbiz editor of The Metro. Good morning to you. Thanks very much for talking to us. So you were one of the privileged few to be allowed to hear the tracks in detail. What did you make of it?
Yeah, it was an extraordinary event and high security. We were taken to the basement of a London hotel and had to hand over our phones and stuff. And then these 8 fantastic tracks were unveiled to us. Trademark Michael Jackson, what a treat to be left behind. 3 songs in the middle that kind of really get you moving and kind of what you think the man himself would have, the way he would have done it. So they were great.
Okay, it's always slightly strange when music or material is released posthumously. You say you think Michael Jackson would have been okay with it. What about the rest of the Jackson family? Because they're always very involved in these sorts of things. Was there any representation there from them?
No, there was no Michael Jackson family members there. But in terms of the music, some of the sounds sound like they were taken from his heyday. Back in the bad days, the late 80s, one of the songs sounds very much like The Way You Make Me Feel, so very high tempo stuff, the themes, the lyrics, all about love and his concern for the world and things like that. So in terms of the Jackson family, well, they've got big legal bills to pay after losing that manslaughter case, so they will welcome the sales of the album. I'm absolutely sure of that. And
I mean, that's the cynic in me that makes me think somebody somewhere is making a lot of money off the back of Michael Jackson's own success, including Timbaland, the producer who's been involved in all of these tracks.
Absolutely. I mean, there's a huge monetary interest here. Let's not dance around that. But in terms of Michael Jackson fans, so much has been said about his life and revealed about his weird world since he died in 2009. But I feel like this collection of 8 tracks will make you remember the man, the genius that could leave behind such great music that he was spoilt for choice. He didn't even have to release these. I mean, they've gone back to 4 decades worth of spare material here. And
why it was spare material. Quite often the best stuff is released and sometimes it's the rubbish that's left behind.
Yeah, well, I mean, I don't think this album is rubbish at all. I think there's maybe 1 or 2 strong singles in there. I mean, we were kind of dancing and bopping in there without even thinking about it, and that's what Michael Jackson used to do. So I think it's like any great showman or sportsman, they leave behind their best and you remember them for the goals and the highs.
Yeah, a timeless star. Thank you so much, Andre Harmsworth, showbiz editor at The Metro. Thanks for joining us.
No worries.